I hate this stupid model. This model sucks. I'm sorry, but nothing against the person who actually imported this 360 model of Shadow. It sucks. It just is the worst Shadow model ever made, because Sonic 06 had crappy models except for like here or there, take a few, and it was just a really retarded game anyway. So I don't see why he decided to use that model. That model's stupid. He could have used any other model from any other game, and he chose that one. I know it's the most advanced one we have right now that's ripped, but come on, man. Just use the Olympic one or the Wii one. But anyway, it's enough of my raging about that model. And also, once again, nothing against the person who imported it. They did a great job. It's a great import. I just hate that model. So, what we're looking at here is my amazing model that I made. I didn't make it from scratch. I took the Mario and Sonic Olympic games, not the Winter Games, the regular Olympic Games model of Shadow, and I modified it to look exactly, or not exactly, as much as possible like the SA2 look. I kept the shoes and gloves and cuffs and everything intact. I just made them a little smaller. Like, I made them so they like fit the same exact. I wanted to keep it, updated. I wanted to keep it to where it was, had the updated design of the shoes and cuffs and everything. I just wanted it to look like an updated version of the SA2 design, because if you ask me, the SA2 design should have been the one that they stuck with throughout the entire spectrum of the Sonic games. They should never have changed it to be like half brown, half black, or half gray, half black. I loved it in SA2 where he was half blue, half black. That's what I was trying to emphasize here, was that I love the slight purplish bluish darkness in his texture that they gave him in SA2, and that was really what made him look cool, if you ask me. So I put that in there. I took the textures from SA2 and put them on his texture, and it worked out pretty well. So yeah, and I really worked hard on this. And story about this: the reason I made this was because I wanted to use it for a Gmod video. I didn't really have a video planned. I just wanted to have I just wanted to see if I could pull this off, and I wanted to use it for like Gmod purposes, like being able to have an SA2 design of Shadow, but have him have a mouth. That was the main reason why I used this model, was because he had a mouth. But as I found out later on, when I had gotten like a lot of the way done with the modification of the model, I realized there wasn't really a mouth inside there. Like, he has a mouth, but there's just no teeth or like tongue or anything in there. I noticed that. I looked in there, and there's just a red mouth thingy that doesn't have anything inside of it, and that was like, ah, man, there's no actual mouth in there. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just keep moving. I'll just keep moving. I'll just keep going. So I finished it. I didn't care that there was no mouth in there, because I already gotten a lot of it done already. So yeah. And then I was like, once I saw that Brawl importing was possible, I was like, oh yeah, I should do this. But then I was like, no, I'm going to do easy projects first, because someone else is going to do Shadow, and I don't want to do Shadow first. And so I started doing other stuff, other imports, and started working on other imports. And then I was like browsing on the forums, and I saw the Shadow 360 import. I saw that the guy was going to do it, and I was like, oh man, this guy's going to import that crappy model I hate. So I was like, okay, I'm going to beat this guy. I'm going to import mine and upload it first and get it all ready to go and everything, and do it before he gets his up there. But of course that didn't happen, because, you know, as you can tell, his has been up there for about 5 days or so. I don't know. And so I was just, whenever I fit, so I couldn't finish it in time for it to be done before his. So I was just like, well, whatever. I'll just try to get it done before anyone else does before anyone decides to import this Shadow SA2 model. Because, you see, what I don't like is that, you know, we import SA2 model and it looks good and everything, but the thing about it is I don't like putting models from lower down video game systems, because that just doesn't look right. If you put a model in here that is from another system that's lower than this one, like GameCube or N64 or anything, it just doesn't look right to me, unless it's really well made and to where it looks right, even though it's really low poly from N64 or GameCube. But really, to me, I don't like putting those in here. I don't like putting them in a game or anything that has like better models, and it looks really random being there. So if I could, so I might actually take Sonic's Olympic model, or probably Unleashed. I'm thinking Unleashed or Olympic or Brawl model, and taking that and morphing it into the SA2 Sonic also. If people want me to do that, I'll do it like as soon as I can. But if people are not like, you know, too fun about, if they're not too crazy about that idea, then I'll just, you know, hold off on it for a while. So I hope you enjoy this, guys. I hope you really like this. And I hope it looks really good to you guys. I mean, I think it's awesome. My friends think it's awesome, so I think it looks awesome. My friends think it looks awesome. I think it looks awesome. My friends think it I think it looks awesome. My friends think it looks awesome. My friends think it looks awesome, you know. It took me a long time to morph this model into the SA2 look. And it took me a long time to get the texture to look just right. I looked at the SA2 model, just how it was textured, and I tried my best to match it exactly as much as I could, except for the, you know, cuffs and shoes and gloves. I kept those intact because I wanted them to be, you know, I wanted them to be updated. I wanted them to look good, even though they don't have like that realistic, you know, rain-looking type texture on from SA2. I didn't want to use that really because it didn't look like it would fit. It looked like it was too low res of a texture. It wouldn't look good. I thought like if I put it on there, it'd be like, what is that? You know, I bet people would say that. So I'm like, I'm not gonna even try to put that on the rain because. And anyway, who's gonna really care about if the rain looks like a regular, well textured rain or not? Because really, it's just a Brawl import. If I was doing it for a cutscene, maybe I'd make the rain more detailed. But yeah, that's about it. I'll show you something else real quick. Okay, so one thing that I was able to improve upon the other guy's import of Shadow was that mine actually has a ball. Yes, the ball of Sonic I took and I made it exactly work just like his ball. Whenever Sonic jumps with the ball appearing at certain times in his animation, it shows up for Shadow also when you're using Shadow's model. So yeah, I got that to work. Because I found it weird that like the SA2 model of Sonic and the Shadow 360 model imports didn't have a ball. It didn't work. He just went invisible, and I was like, oh, there's gotta be a way to fix that. So I asked on the forum like how to do it, and some guy named Cam Monsters told me like, you know, how to get the ball to work, and I was like, yes, I got it to work. Thank you, Cam Monsters. And there's the metal box fix. So now that I was able to get the metal, you know, to work. That's pretty cool. I will get a review out soon. Don't worry about that. It will come soon. I just am trying to get all the footage, and you know, it's just taking a long time. So expect that soon, sometime this week. I've just been busy with, you know, college, and I had to get that. Well, I need to get all the footage for the review and review it and everything. So yeah, I'll try to get that done as soon as I can. Just think of this as like a teaser for that. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, Brawl model importing is possible now. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's awesome. It's super fantastic. It's wow. It's like wow. And earlier you saw Zero's model from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 from the 360. Yes, we can import 360 models. The only thing I noticed about that though is if you have more than 2 of the Zero models on screen from the 360, like if the game starts like lagging a teeny bit, it starts lagging. Other than that, it doesn't really affect the Wii at all. The Wii doesn't care that we imported the 360 model, so that's pretty awesome. You know. So if you haven't checked out the Brawl Vault yet, there's some model imports, and they're pretty cool. So yeah, see you later, guys.